Hello, 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 bio fans. This is Pablo from El Muro y la Historia with another episode of Breaking News. This time we're going to be talking about what we know up until now about the cancellation of Bionicle in our continued coverage of the cancellation of Bionicle. Just so we can know what has transpired until now, and so we can add that to our understanding of opinions and ideas and stuff like that. The first thing that pops up is the official statement from LEGO to the fans. Since we already talked about it and we covered it in the previous video, we're not really going to delve that much into it, but what we are going to do is talk about the circumstances surrounding the letter that gets posted. So the letter gets posted a few hours after the last two episodes of Journey to One pop up. If you have not seen the episodes yet, a bit of a spoiler alert. Basically, the show ends on a note that leaves no room for speculation or wondering about what the next season will bring or about what new cast of characters is joining in. When the words "the end" pop up on the screen, it's pretty definitive. So, based on that, the Bionicle team posts a statement just clarifying any doubts left over. And I would like to say also, at least on my personal end, I really admire the LEGO posted that, just because there's a lot of lines that get canceled and really LEGO puts out no official statement. With this, at least, they put some kind of a statement explaining the rationale behind it and explaining the decision for us, the fans, to look at that letter. The second bit of media that we want to talk about is Doric's letter. For those of you who don't know, Doric is a staff member for Bionicle Sector 01, the ambassador of the LEGO users group of BS01 to LEGO, and was one of the people invited to the LEGO Fan Media Day a few months ago. The letter from Doric basically explains what happened while they were there, and the letter was posted very shortly after the official announcement from LEGO was made. Andrew from BZ Power Black 6 also made a similar statement, basically explaining, based on his own personal experience with the designers and LEGO people, how they were probably feeling about the decision. You can take a look at that statement as well, but I want to highlight Doric's because it's a little bit more in-depth and explains other elements. So Doric starts off by saying that that for LEGO, it's a very secretive company, right? They don't reveal a lot of things, a lot of stories, and that they consider the online LEGO users groups the good media, if we want to put it like that, because they are not looking for sensationalisms or scoops or sound bites, which makes the relationship between both groups very positive, which I think is something important to keep in mind, especially as we go forward with our own comments about Bionicle getting canceled. But Doric tells us that they were invited to see the last two episodes, or the next two episodes of Journey to One, which, of course, Andrew, Doric, and somebody from Brickset said, yes, of course. All they had to do was sign a non-disclosure agreement. For those of you who don't know, an NDA or non-disclosure agreement is an agreement made between LEGO and the other party, basically saying you will get access to X, Y, and Z as long as you don't tell anyone. Members of BZP did the same thing, members of BZP who were affiliated with LEGO users groups and were ambassadors were asked to do the same thing with the return of Bionicle, just to not reveal the information a few months before it went public. So they signed the agreement, and they go in, and as they watch the episodes, they realize at the very end that LEGO confirms it to them that Bionicle is going to end. First thing, this lets us know that the decision was made a while ago, because LEGO basically confirms that while they were making the season of Journey to One, they had to create rewrites on the plot and the animation to accommodate for the end of Bionicle. Doric also tells us that they could not give specifics on what led to that decision, so we will probably not know the reception, sales, cost of production of Gen 2 of Bionicle. However, they did want to emphasize that it was not a decision that was made lightly, nor that Bionicle would meet an unceremonious end. The Bionicle would have its final rebrick contest for the Makuta model. That Bionicle team would also make in a limited quantity, print 100 copies of a book of all of the artwork, promotional artwork of Gen 2. And that the cool thing is that the pages of that book will actually be available for free online thanks to BS01. So the biggest thing also I think to keep in mind after that news is then that this decision was made a while ago, and that it allows us to get a glimpse into what LEGO officially told members of the Bionicle community months ago, which kind of makes it fit into the larger framework of what led to the announcement of Bionicle's cancellation. Third, tweets from the official LEGO Twitter page. So to their credit also, LEGO has been pretty open on social media. That's where they posted on Facebook the statement from the Bionicle team, and they've also been answering questions on Twitter from fans. So I'm going to read a few responses here just so that we know some official information from them as well. One tweet reads, "There is no theme set to replace Bionicle. As far as the new construction theme, we'll have to wait and see." Which I think also speaks in the broader sense of construction, not just Bionicle itself. Another one, what happened to Bionicle having a 3-year storyline? It was a business decision to take out Bionicle after 2 years, and the fact that we had a 3-year story plan had not factored into this. So having 3 years did not really mean that much of a difference when it came to Bionicle getting canceled after 2 years. Another one. Overall, the Bionicle products have been successful, of course, some more than others with variation across markets. However, we do not share detailed information regarding the performance of the products. This means that we can guess as much as we want, but we will probably not find out specifically how Bionicle performed. The possibility that LEGO Bionicle will remain in the future cannot be ruled out. This means that we could probably see a Gen 3 at some point, just we don't know when. And another one, it is a business decision. Decisions like that are part of our ongoing portfolio process, which means that these are decisions that LEGO usually takes routinely, so it is part of their business model. The final bit of news comes from Christian Faber, who posted this image on his blog saying that a strange sunset has appeared on Taraga Beach, and the image reads, "Products discontinue, legends survive." Especially biomechanical one, which I think is a nice note because it shows the reception from people who have played a role in Bionicle in past years and how they're responding now as well. And I leave with that last note because I feel like it'll feed into the video of the Chronicler that we will be releasing soon on our opinions about the cancellation. But take this video about breaking news about what we know so far to broaden and fill in holes in your discussions about Bionicle's cancellation. I think knowing these facts, knowing what LEGO has said, knowing what other people have said, allows us to have a better, more rounded out image and idea of what's gone on recently, and it allows us to understand what will happen in the future as well. But we're going to keep making videos talking about the cancellation, our opinions, other news, stuff like that. So just keep watching the channel for more content popping up soon. But until then, this was Pablo from El Muro de la Historia, and we will see you all later, Bio fans. Bye-bye.